Germany and Netherlands, June 27, 2026.
Wow, wow.
So Leute, der ist hier noch mal ein bisschen größer. Guckt euch das an. Der ist groß. Der ist groß. Übelst.
The severe weather that struck Germany and the Netherlands at the end of June has left local residents with an unforgettable nightmare, as violent hailstorms and thunderstorms gripped entire cities in both countries with fear. In Germany, a severe storm hit large parts of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern and the neighboring Prignitz district late Saturday afternoon, causing numerous fire brigade call-outs. Throughout the day, numerous fire alarm activations were triggered at the Integrated Control Center due to the high temperatures. Firefighters had to respond to businesses, public facilities, and government offices to check the activated systems. Fortunately, in most cases, these were false alarms caused by the heat. However, the weather changed abruptly in the late afternoon. A powerful thunderstorm front moved from Hamburg across Lauenburg, Boisenberg, Lupfien, Ludwigslust, and Grabo towards the Prignitz region. Another part of the storm passed over the Parchim area. Within minutes, torrential rain, violent gusts of wind, and numerous lightning strikes erupted. At times, lightning flashed every second, illuminating the sky.
Er vallen nu grote hagelstenen hier. 2 tot 4 centimeter zeker. Echt bollen zijn het.
The consequences were not long in coming. Flooded streets, inundated underpasses and fallen trees led to numerous call-outs for the fire brigade. In Grabo, part of the railway underpass on Prislitzer Strasse was flooded within a very short time and had to be pumped out by the fire department. Other underpasses in the town were also affected by the floodwaters. Throughout the Ludwigslust Parchim district, trees and large branches fell onto roads. The L082 between Brunno and Ziegendorf was particularly affected, with 7 fallen trees blocking the road. Firefighters used chainsaws to clear the obstacles piece by piece, reopening the roads. At the same time, traffic had to be secured and diverted at several intersections. The total number of incidents the fire department had to respond to, and the extent of the property damage are not yet known.
Ja, stroboscopisch onweer hier. We staan in Urk bij de haven. Gelukkig staan we hier droog. We hebben een goede plek gevonden. Veel wind nu.
Rail traffic was also affected by the severe storms. The railway line between Ludwigslust and Karstadt, Prignitz, had to be completely closed after a tree, felled by the storm, landed on the overhead power line. A Eurocity train with approximately 630 passengers collided with the obstacle and came to a stop on the open track. The passengers had to remain on the train for several hours before they could be gradually evacuated. Emergency services from the fire department, police, ambulance service, and Deutsche Bahn were on site to assist passengers and reopen the line. The rescue and cleanup operations continued into the evening. In Netherlands, residents of Enns were startled by an exceptionally heavy hailstorm during the night from Saturday to Sunday. In some places, hailstones as big as ping-pong balls fell. A party in Prignitz was halted due to the thunderstorm. The hailstorm caused damage to cars, roofs, and farms. The weather was so weird. Eventually you think, we're going to bed, but then it started. It was really terrifying, says Esther van Bentham, who lives on Drietornweg in Ensen. Her son quickly put the cars in the shed just before the storm. And then all hell broke loose. At a moment like that, there's really nothing you can do. You just hope it's over quickly.
Körnern. Wahnsinn, was hier abging. Oh. Warte, ich hole welche.
According to Van Bentham, it is striking how localized the shower was. We initially thought it was passing, but suddenly it came pouring. Enns is not the only place affected. Residents from the municipalities of Dronten, Almere, and Zeewold are also sharing photos of large hailstones on social media. The heaviest damage appears to have occurred in Noorderspolder so far. The village festival in Prignitz was ended prematurely on Saturday evening. The organizers reported this on Instagram. Visitors were advised to go home due to the showers that were still approaching at the time. Village Hall de Markering was open for shelter. The end of the Dijkfeest in a spell was chaotic due to the thunderstorms, reports a tipster. According to him, the organizers had indicated that the party could go ahead and that they were in contact with the weather services. But when the storm broke, the visitors were unable to return home. The tent was situated in an open field, and many young people attending the party had arrived by bicycle.